Hey team, and welcome to this new video. So in today's class, we are going to be incorporating the Pilates softball and a dumbbell. As always, you can modify. If you don't have a Pilates softball, you could use a cushion, something similar like that, or you can purchase these balls on our online shop for £4 only. With regards to the dumbbell, you could use something heavy, maybe like a bottle of milk or something, make sure it's done up properly, but just something to add a little bit of weight into the class, or you can do the whole thing without. So as always, modify however you need to, enjoy the workout, and let's get started. So we're going to begin by leaving the dumbbell on the floor in front of us. So my weight is on the floor in front. I should reiterate, we are going to be doing this with a single arm, so please don't go any heavier than a 4 kilo, okay? Right, standing with our feet hip distance apart. Going to take the ball in one hand, give everything a little shimmy out, let go of any tension that you're carrying in the body. Start to activate the abdominals. Take a big breath in with both arms, but switch the ball into the other hand at the top, and exhale as you bring the arms down. Inhale as we sweep up, lengthen the spine, and exhale as we bring the arms down. 2 more. Inhale through the nose, breathing out through the mouth. 1 more time. Inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth. Bring those arms all the way up towards the ceiling. Pause at the top. Pilates roll down. Lead with the ball. Chin to the chest. Roll yourself all the way down. Soften the knees. Let the body fold down. And then rest your hands onto the ball once you get to the bottom. Bending through your right knee and lifting up your left arm. A little twist here to open up through the chest and through the hamstrings, and to get our bearings by using this unstable prop today. Bring the left arm down. We bend the left knee and then take the right arm up. Keep shifting that weight forwards. Breathing in through the nose and breathing out through the mouth. And then bringing the hands down, softening both knees, and roll yourself all the way up. Bring the ball in front of you here. Take a breath in. Exhale, pass the ball behind your back, switch hands, and bring the ball back in front, other way. So taking the ball behind you, opening the chest, bringing it back in front. So a little hand and eye coordination now. It's good to get your mind engaged. And also we're working on opening up the chest, working on our posture alignment. Let's do this twice more. Passing the ball behind, bringing it in front. 1 more time here. Ball behind and in front. Inhale, bring the ball up towards the ceiling once again. Exhale, roll down. Arm leads, chin to chest. Roll yourself all the way down. When you get to the bottom this time, let's pop our heels onto that ball. So the balls of the feet are on the floor. Think of a bar first position. Heels together, toes apart. I'm going to carefully pick up the dumbbell in both hands. Keep the chin on the chest as you find your balance and roll your way up to standing. Squeeze the bottom, pull up through the thighs, squeeze the shoulders together. Let's take the dumbbell into our right hand only and turn the palm of the right hand to face forwards. Think of that length through the spine. We're going to plie, so bend both knees as you kind of take a bar squat here as you bicep curl the right arm and then stand. Here we go. So I bend and straighten, bend and straighten. And this is happening with the arm and with the legs. You can see there's a diamond shape with the legs here. The knees are following the path of the toes. The elbow is staying locked into my rib cage. So I'm not swinging the arm around. I'm keeping that top of the arm glued into my side body as the forearm is moving. Keep that length through the spine. We're going to do 2 more for 2. 1 more time. For 1. Straight away we change hands. So take that prop into the left hand and then I bend, curl and straighten. Bend, curl. Can't say bend, curl that quick. But think about keeping the head over the heart, drawing the belly in towards the spine, the shoulders stacked over the hips. Should start to feel a little bit of heat in those legs. And obviously, depending on what weight you're using in the arm, you might start to feel a little bit of heat in the arm. But actually, it's just nice to get your body moving as well. Really pull up through those thighs. We've got 2 more for 2. 1 more time for 1. Now we take the prop in both hands. Carefully reach up towards the ceiling. Now as you bend, you're going to drop both elbows down and then straighten arms and legs. So think of bringing your prop, the dumbbell, to touch the top of your shoulders. Think about squeezing your elbows forwards to point towards me. or towards the front, same direction as the hips. Try not to let the elbows go out to the side. Squeeze the bottom at the top. Pull up through those thighs. So this is now working the backs of the arms as well. Find that length. We're going to do 2 more. 2. One last time. Leave the dumbbell at the top. Carefully take your heels off the ball without falling. So feet are flat. Now roll down with the weight. Arms lead, chin to chest. Slowly roll yourself all the way down. Gently, gently, gently. Pop that dumbbell on the floor in front of you. Take a little stretch here. Fold the body over. Try and get the ribs towards the thighs. And then bend your knees. Carefully coming down onto your knees. Gently, gently. And then we're going to take a little candlestick. So the right leg is going to extend out to the side. Now I'm going to pop the ball behind my bottom, in between my bottom and my left heel, so that I can sit onto that ball. Makes me work the tummy a little bit more though, because I'm unstable, I'm off balance. Then I'm going to take the prop into my left hand, and the left elbow comes out in line with my shoulder. Pull the elbow down to the rib cage, and then press all the way up towards the ceiling. So the left elbow is coming to my rib cage, and then extending all the way up. So a little shoulder press here, but you're opening up through this right hip, the inner thigh, and you might be feeling it a little bit through the top of the left leg as well, if you're not used to this sort of angle. We're working the core because we're sitting on that ball. Our core is going, oh, what's going on here? I feel a little bit wobbly, and that's okay. Think about lengthening that spine. Shoulders are stacked over the hips. One more time here, last one. Now bring that elbow back down towards the rib cage. Now lift your bottom up so you're coming onto that knee. Don't worry about the ball. Straighten the left arm when you're ready. And now reach down towards the ground away from your knee, and then come back up to reset. So a little candlestick. I reach away from my body and then come back. So this works into the waist, into the side body, the obliques, the shoulder, the arms. So you're reaching away from the body. Keep grounding down through that right foot, pressing those toes away from you. Let's do this twice more. Last 2. Reach, reach, reach. Pull it back. Really activate here. Last one. Coming back to center. Bring that leg in. Then we're going to switch sides. So we take the left leg out. Make sure it's flat. The ball is going to go in between the bottom and the heel, so you can sit back. Dumbbell in the right hand, bring that elbow out wide. Here we go, elbow to rib cage, press all the way up. Elbow to rib cage, and press. So we're working on that shoulder blade in the upper back. Really feel it sliding down the back here, bringing the shoulder away from the ear. And the reason it's good to do single arm stuff is we're working on each side individually. So notice how your control is on this side of the body. Keep activating the tummy to support your lower back and lengthening. Keep this leg as straight as possible. You can see my left foot's flat on the floor here to really open up through the inner thigh. So let's do this one more time. Last one. And then bring that elbow out wide, lift the bottom, and now elbow down, straighten the arm. We reach away from the knee and back to center. So reaching away, try and imagine you've got something, a wall in front of you and behind you. So you can't go forward or back. You can only go sideways. So really reach away. The further you go away from that right knee, the more effective it's going to be here. We've got one more time, last one. Coming back to center. Bring that left leg in. We're going to pop the dumbbell down. And then come onto all fours with the ball in between your knees now. So on all fours, ball between the knees. Tuck in the toes under, lift those knees up. Take a little downward dog variation as you press the chest through the arms. Let the heels fall heavy towards the ground. That ball's going to help you keep alignment here. Take a lovely breath in through the nose and breathe out through the mouth. Let's carefully come back down onto all fours, but keep your toes tucked under. Yeah, keep the toes tucked under. Now I'm going to grab the dumbbell into my right hand, okay? We're going to pull the elbow up to the rib cage. Reach the right arm forwards in line with your ear. Sweep it the long way round towards your hip and then bend the elbow. Pop that dumbbell back down on the floor. Once you're here, lift the knees up and squeeze the ball for 4, 3, 2, 1. Put the knees back down. And we start again. Elbow comes up. Reach forwards in line with the ear. Sweep it the long way round towards your hip. Bend the elbow, pop it back down onto the ground. Lift those knees and squeeze. 4, 3, 2, 1. Put the knees down. Let's do it one more time. Right elbow comes up. We reach forward, sweep it the long way round towards the hip. Bend the elbow, pop it down onto the floor. Lift those knees for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Knees down. Release the right hand off the dumbbell. Lift those knees, lift the hips, take a downward facing dog. Take a big breath, sigh it out, make some space through the back chain of the body. Let's bend those knees, repeating on the other side. So taking the dumbbell into your left hand now, team. Left elbow comes up. We reach forwards, go the long way around towards the hip. Bend the arm, pop the dumbbell down. Lift those knees and squeeze the ball. 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees down. And again, left elbow comes up. We reach forward, sweep it the long way round towards your hip. Bend, pop that elbow, that hand, that dumbbell on the floor. Lift the knees. 4, 3, 2, 1. Last time. Knees down, elbow up, reaching forward. Sweep it all the way round. Bend the arm, pop the hand, the dumbbell back down. Lift those knees. Squeeze. 3, 2, 1. Put the knees down. Great. Pop that dumbbell in front of you. Uncurl your toes. Take a little cat and cow here. Just a moment to mobilize the spine. Taking this at your own pace. Noticing how the back is feeling. Using the breath. And then once you feel ready, ease off. We're going to take the ball out and come onto our bottoms. Now I want you to put your feet one either side of the dumbbell. Okay, so my feet one either side of the dumbbell. Now I'm going to lean onto my ball. So the ball is kind of just below my sports bra, maybe, just touching the sports bra below. It's low enough down your back that your eye line is looking down towards your feet, not up towards the ceiling, okay? Hands are going to come behind the head for some support, but you can see I'm in an abdominal crunch here, yeah? My eye line is looking forwards. We're going to do 2 basic crunches. So curve the back over the ball and then lift up to a basic crunch. One more time. I curve over the ball and lift up to a basic crunch. Now I'm going to pause here. I'm going to take my right leg over to tap my left and back. One more time. Over to tap my left and then it goes back. 2 crunches. Here we go. Upper body curves over and back. One more time. Curves over. And now my left leg comes up to tap my right foot and goes over. My left leg comes up over to tap my right foot and goes down. Now my 2 crunches. You got it? So these crunches, we're curving over the ball. We're activating the tummy. Then we stay in that crunch. Now I'm lifting the leg all the way over the dumbbell to tap the other foot and all the way back over. So I'm doing 2 of each. Then I leave the feet either side. Then I'm going to crunch twice more. 1. Really switching on upper and lower abdominals here. Stay in that crunch. Left leg goes over. It comes back. One more time. Left leg goes over. And then it comes back. We're going to bend the knees. Bring your hands onto the ground to bring yourself up to seated. Now we're going to take the ball, pop it underneath your right foot with a straight leg. Right foot with a straight leg. I'm going to take the dumbbell in my right hand, but I'm using my left hand to support me down onto the back. Okay, so we're going to start here basically. Right leg is straight, foot's on the ball. Left leg is bent, flat on the floor. And then I'm going to reach my right arm with the dumbbell up towards the ceiling. Okay? Now from here, you're going to roll the ball in as you bend the elbow. That dumbbell's coming towards your right ear. And then you straighten the leg as you straighten the arm. Here I go. So I bend the elbow and the knee, straighten arm and leg. The ball you're trying to roll in towards you, controlling the ball, working the lower tummy. And the arm, you're trying to keep the top of the arm exactly where it is, and you're just hinging from the elbow. We're working the tricep. Just be careful as this dumbbell's coming near the head, making sure... My watch is talking to me. Making sure you're fully in control with that support of the arm. Let's do this one more time. Now we're going to keep the legs straight and the arms straight, but turn the palm of the hand to face towards your foot. Now basic crunch, chin to chest, but reach the dumbbell down towards the right leg. It's not touching though. And then carefully come back down onto the ground. So keep the right arm straight. We basic crunch, reaching down and then controlling as you come back down onto the floor. One more time. We're going to come up, crunching through the tummy. Don't let that right arm rest. Stay in that ab crunch. Now I'm going to push down on the ball with my right foot. Push, 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 push. You can see it's a tiny little bounce, keeping the right leg straight and the right arm straight in a hover. Scoop and hollow the belly for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ease off. Bring the head down. Switch hands so the dumbbell is in the left. Switch the ball over so the ball is underneath the left foot with a straight leg and the right leg is bent. So we're turning the dumbbell so the palm of the hand is facing across our body now. Should look a bit like this. Are we there? Here we go. Bend the elbow and the knee at the same time and then extend with control. So remember, think of a mat-based Pilates class. We're always active through the tummy. We're drawing the belly to the spine. There's a natural curve underneath the lower back, and the head and shoulders are completely rested on the floor. We're trying not to swing that arm around anywhere. Every time you do arm work, whether it's in the gym or whatever with a dumbbell, it should be small and controlled to make the muscle work. It's not the momentum, it's the control of the muscle. Just always remember that, right? Let's do this one more time. Last one here. And then we're going to keep the leg and the arm straight. Turn the palm of the hand to face the left foot. Basic crunch, chin to the chest. We squeeze the belly in, reach down the left leg, and control as we come back down onto the floor. Exhale, chin to chest. Draw the belly in as we come up. Inhale as we slowly come down. You can support the head with the right hand if you need to, if you don't feel comfortable keeping the right hand on the floor. Let's lift and hold. Don't let that left arm touch the left leg. Pulse the left leg down, 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 down. So you're trying to keep the left leg straight and you're bouncing on the ball. Bounce, bounce for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Bend the knee, bring the dumbbell down onto the ground and just gently bring the ball. You're going to pop it between your knees. Okay, so ball between the knees here. Now I'm going to take the dumbbell in both hands and reach the dumbbell up towards the ceiling. Let's do a basic bridge. Lift your bottom, taking the arms overhead. Squeeze the bottom as you come all the way to the top. Don't let the dumbbell touch the floor. And then gently roll down through the spine, slowly, slowly, bringing the bottom and the dumbbell back to start. Here we go. Peel the bum off. Lift the hips. Take the arms overhead, but don't let the hands touch the floor. Squeeze the bum and then slowly roll yourself down. This time, can we come to a hover? So we're going to lift the hips. Don't let the dumbbell touch the floor, but just hover it overhead. Now squeeze the ball. Squeeze with the knees. You're going in, in, in. So keep trying to keep those hips level. Keep the arms straight and the dumbbell hovered off the ground. And squeeze, squeeze, squeeze the ball for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, make sure we roll down slowly, 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 slowly. Pop the dumbbell on the ground wherever you need to and gently hug both knees with the ball in between your chest. So hug the knees in, press your back down into the ground. Maybe let's turn the head side to side here. Take a little release through the back of the neck. Just make sure there's no tension here. And then gently in your own time, let's roll onto your side. So you can take the ball out and gently bring yourself up to a seated position whenever you are ready. Just a comfortable, cross-legged, seated posture. Taking a breath in, bring the ball all the way up towards the ceiling. Switch hands and exhale as you bring the arms back down by your sides. Inhale, sweeping all the way up, lengthen, find that space. And exhale as you bring the arms down. One more time. Inhale, sweeping all the way up. Exhale, bring those arms down. And you are done. So my advice, maybe team this video up with another one. You could add a cardio video to it, maybe a short 10-15 minute cardio session, or maybe add on a nice stretching video afterwards too. There's plenty options for you to choose from on the pre-recorded section. If you ever need any guidance, please message me. Please reach out. I'm always more than happy to help. I'll see you on the mat again soon.